Good morning, everyone. This is Mark Leibovit of the Leibovit VR newsletters, and this is a Leibovit VR tutorial here on Tradestation for Monday morning, February 23rd. I will be attending the Traders Expo in New York, and we'll be doing two workshops on March 1st and 2nd. So if you are in New York, it will be at the Marriott Marquis Hotel in Times Square, courtesy of the Money Show people who I've worked with for many years. So please stop by and say hello if you are in New York. As a reminder, we do have several products here on Leibovit VR newsletters. You may be familiar with these already. We have the Leibovit VR Silver, which is our daily market commentary, our Platinum, which includes our commentary plus specific recommendations. We have a separate product, our Leibovit VR Gold Letter, which covers gold, currencies, oil, and so forth. The Leibovit VR Forecaster, which is our annual forecast model, is now out. It's a once-a-year report based on our forecast using that forecast model for the various markets. Our Vice Letter is now underway. It's basically sin stocks with an emphasis on the cannabis shares, but also alcohol, gaming, gambling, tobacco, liquor, you name it, all the sin stocks. I said gaming twice. And the Trader's Book of Volume, got to get a copy. Definitive Guide to Volume Trading, talks about the VR, but also most of the major volume indicators out there. So let's take a look at the offering here. Our Mark Leibovit Volume Reversal Indicators is available here on Tradestation. We do offer a free trial. There are three versions of the volume reversal which are available, part of the same package. The sequential version, which is what I use in these videos, posts all the positive and negative VRs, frankly, because I like to see them all. But we also have two other versions, a directional version, which filters out repetitive VRs, and our two-day version, which is based on the theory that following a positive and negative VR, you tend to get follow through in the direction of the volume for a couple days. So all three are part of the package. We also have a watch list where you can monitor the VRs as they are formed. So let's jump into it. We're looking at Feye, which has been a big winner here using the VR. The way we do this, as you may recall from previous recordings, is we try to tie in a 533 stochastic. You can use other momentum indicators, but just as a double check, I use this and it has been reasonably good to us. We get a positive VR here on February 11th. Stochastic is turning up and you get a nice multi-day move. The VR that occurred on Friday the 20th I would not take. You've already got an extended move and I like to catch them off bottoms. If it's a negative VR, you'd like to catch it off of a little top. Here was a positive VR on January 30th, rising stochastics. You had a nice little trade there. So the bottom line is you want to tie it in. Let's move over here just to show you how we apply that 533 in a negative situation that would not have been a trade for us. You had negative VR here. Let's see, this was on January 6th, but you had a rising stochastic, so that tells me watch out, don't take that trade, and in that case it worked out very nicely. A couple of days later, positive VR came in and you had a rising stochastic, so you had a couple of day trade there. Let's switch over to the weekly chart because that also provided some nice insights here. Going way back here, you had Leibovit negative VR way back last July 11th. You had a declining stochastic, as you can see here, 533, nice move to the downside. Not too much later, back in August 29th, you had a rising stochastic, couple-week trade to the upside there. And let's go in the most recent time frame here, on January 16th, positive VR, rising stochastic, which helped confirm what you saw on the daily charts, which I showed you just a few moments ago. So again, VR at work, you got to have it. If you don't have it, it should be part of your arsenal of indicators. Basically, the chart you're looking at is a chart that I use in my trading. No other indicators are up there. There is a 50-day moving average here, which is that little light blue line, and a 200-day is a green line, just as a frame of reference. I want to see what everybody else is looking at, but outside of that, that's how I use the volume reversal. So I appreciate you guys checking in. We'll hope to see you at the Traders Expo, if not on our next recording. Mark Leibovit signing off.